174.
Look, if you really get down to it, rebounding is all about position and anticipation. You got to analyze the trajectory of the ball and predict where it will land.
Hey, well, I do all that instinctively, but what we're really trying to figure out is when you're teaching someone to rebound, how do you teach that, Coach?
Well, you know, it's about angles. You start tracking where the shots will go mentally, depending on where the shooter is. Soon, patterns emerge, and you will notice them if you're looking for them.
Hey, Coach, what are some of the attributes you see in some of the best rebounders?
Ooh,
Yeah, aside from what I said, it's mostly effort. Every time a shot goes up, you have to box out. You got to be strong in your lower body, and you have to be willing to fight. Maybe take a few elbows along the way.
I don't know about all that. That's a lot of work for not that much glory, Coach. Hey, but coaches notice that kind of stuff. That's why we're talking to them. So if you're a kid just starting out, being a strong rebounder is a great way to make a team.
Yeah. Fans are fans. They like dunks and no-look passes. People who know ball realize you can't win without great rebounding. That's why they say, board man gets paid.
There it is.
That's quantum right there. Hey, Xander, you get that?
Yes, sir.
Woo! Coach, we can't appreciate you enough for doing this.
Of course.
Thanks.
Yep.
He's about to tear it up.
Up next, the Warriors taking on the Mavericks. You know, something that makes this matchup interesting, Richard, both of these teams execute at a high level on defense.
Yeah, the scoreboard could be looking underfed by the end of the game. The NBA is trying to tilt things towards offense, but these two say, not on my watch.
And if you haven't heard, MP has been pretty vocal about his commitment to cleaning the glass and leading that effort for his team.
I love what we've seen so far from MP in terms of his tenacity on the glass. Last game we did together, he was out there muscling his way into position, boxing out, anticipating, and securing the critical rebounds right from the tip to the final buzzer.
And now Dallas' starting group. Flag is out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Duren, and it's Lee in at the one. Back to MP. And it's Flag with a rebound. Let's go with a three, and he buries his first look.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Grant, looking at Cooper Flag, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Here's Lee. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Asenge. Doncic on the wing, fires it, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Here's Lee. Pass to Hansen. It's stolen by Doncic. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Asenge no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Duren, the pass to Hansen. Clock at 6. Again, the miss by Dallas. The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Duren with a steal. 3 on 3. Here's Lee. Pass to Flag. Lets the 3 fly. And the basket by Lee.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Doncic outside. Back to MP. 3-pointer. And again, no good by Golden State. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be
Why don't you
one
throw
of the
it to him?
top dunkers in the game today. Pass to Hansen. Fades. Warriors with the rebound. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
And you know you're going up against a team that has revenge on the brain. Besting them in the conference semis last year.
I'll tell you one thing about MP. The man's got style.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. So Jason Kidd decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And some changes here for the Warriors. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Towns. And it's Bane in for Coulibaly. Now here's Lively. 8 points in his last timeout. And that one's good. Flag.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's the Senge. He's scoreless. MP shot is off.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Dallas.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's MP, coming off a solid outing against Sacramento.
This is why you gotta love MP. He plays with a real competitive edge and fire.
And it's good for 2. Flag's got 8.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
MP, the pass to Doncic. Back to MP. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And he can't jam it through. For 3, Barrett. That shot off. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've done well to... We welcome you back. He's checked in for the Warriors. MP comes in for Simons. Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 13-5 run. On the court right now for Dallas. They've got Flag. He's out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Riley in at the 5, down low. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Kings was all business. He dropped 56 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Tries it from the top of the key. Again, MP missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And now a 6-point Maverick lead.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
MP inside. Pass to Bane. Back to MP. Here's Bane. And it's Flagg with a rebound. Flagg's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Riley's shot is off. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work to the paint. Towns. The offensive rebound. Towns getting it done under the hoop.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Outside Barrett. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And here's Flagg outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Outside Carter. From deep, MP. MP making the long-range connection.
That looked good the moment it left MP's hand.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Derek Lively comes in for Barrett. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. In third, the Warriors.
Ball movement was one of the keys to what they did last season. Every squad talks about teamwork. These guys backed it up.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Here's Flagg. 11 points in the game. Here's Hansen. Hits the trifecta. Hansen's got his second basket of the night.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
MP right through him.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Hansen passes to Lee. Here's Flagg. Coulibaly defending. Pass to Duren. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lee. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Dallas shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Mavericks ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
You know, for Dallas, the season is still in its infancy, but they've got the firepower, and they're playing with great effort.
You just want to see them stay hungry all season long. They're good.
And moving on now, the Mavericks are in the thick of it. A very competitive game so far.
They've had the hot hand from deep, so I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
They've sure made it look easy at times. What a half. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so it's Dallas with it. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times, it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
MP is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Asenge in at the 4. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
MP is fully locked in right now, and he's taking shots without hesitation.
Pass to Hansen. Now here's Duren. The 3. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Yep, that one goes. Asenge's got his first points in this one.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Now Lively. Pass to Flag. Duren, the screen from deep. And that one's good. Flag's got 17.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
MP, no good. The Mavericks lead by 3. Oh, there's the alley. 4-3. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
That's just MP getting to his spot and cashing in.
Pass to Lively. Here's Hansen. And here's Flag outside. They get it back. Lively with the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Kicks it out to MP. Takes the hit. MP still gets it to go.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Lee knocks down the long J. 11 points in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
MP finds Coulibaly. From deep, MP. And the Warriors with another 3.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Pass to Lively. Back to Lee. Here's Flag.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Duren, the screen. Here's Flag. 17 points in the game. And it's Dallas scoring again.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
From deep, MP. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. MP's got 14 points now in the second half. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. MP really making a difference here.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively.
And the Warriors making a change here. Baines checked in. The Mavericks making a switch here. Here's Barrett. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Golden State has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far this game.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Pass to Riley. It's deflected. They retain possession. Here's Hansen. He's got 5. 5 on the clock. For 3, Barrett. The Warriors pull it in. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And the dunk by Duren.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Asenge. Now Bain parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. We've got R.J. Barrett. He's out there with Flag. And it's Riley in at the power forward position. The Warriors lead by 4. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Barrett. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And that one is hammered home.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
Let me tell you, MP is a strong finisher.
Mavericks trail by 4. Pass to Flag. Barrett, a screen on Bain. Here's Flag. Another one falls for Dallas.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Riley. Kicks it out to Barrett. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but...
Oh, MP with the slam!
You can't afford to give MP these kinds of lanes because this man knows how to finish a drive.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Pass to Flag. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
They have every opportunity in getting points before the defense can get set.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Free throw good. MP.
By all accounts, one of the hardest workers in the league. MP is always looking to push himself to some next level.
Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Lee. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Coulibaly finds MP. And it's Coulibaly missing.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty. And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Now Towns. Doncic. And yes, sir, hits the wide open James.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Duren. Yes, sir. The finish with the jam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
8-point game. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Towns outside. He drills the wide open jumper.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
A throwback possession. 2 points.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
The Warriors lead by 8. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Flag. The triple drop.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
MP.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
puts up a deep three. Oh, it's off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
A minute 9 left in the fourth quarter. Flag fires. Oh, missed on the tray.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look. It's never easy from that distance. But we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
They double him with Duren. MP! Money from 3!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And Dallas calls time here. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
It's hard to say whether they have enough time for a quick shot and a foul.
Here's Duren. "27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one."
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And Dallas with possession. Lots of room. Towns rips down the board. 17 seconds left in the game. MP, and he buries the jumper.
And that's just another example of how MP can affect a game.